suffering anchor drag with a fluke style anchor like this one, it could be for any number of reasons. For starters, the way this type of anchor works, when you lower it down into the water from your boat, it lands on the bottom pretty much like this. As the line pulls, the tines will dig in and grab hold. Now this works great if it's a sandy bottom. That's what these anchors like best. Works okay in mud and silt, but not so good with rocks and grass. It'll skip along and you'll have some anchor drag. So that is one of the considerations, is where you're actually anchoring. Another consideration is what is at the end of the anchor. There really needs to be a length of chain. And here's why. This style anchor is dislodged by pulling up on this end. So as you pull straight up here, the anchor will come out. Now, if you have a length of chain attached from your anchor to your line, the chain is going to stay on the bottom and hold this part flush with the bottom as well, and as there's pulling, the tines will want to dig in. Now, if there's no chain and you just have the line from your boat to the anchor, as the bow of the boat moves up and down with the waves, it's constantly going to be working to dislodge the anchor, and you're going to have anchor drag. So how much chain do you really need? That really depends on the size boat you have, and you can find that information pretty much all over the internet. So that just leaves one last thing, and that's how much line is really enough, because you really need to make sure you have enough line out, or chain won't even matter, because if you don't have enough line out, and it's possible then that the chain is still moving the anchor as well, you could have anchor drag. So how do you know how much line you actually need to have out? Well, that depends on the water depth, the wave action, whether if you're in a calm place or a place with tides and current and those sorts of things. And that I have in my video on anchor lines.